Welcome back, it's Smashboss here, and today I want to showcase two glitches that were recently shown to me. The first one was shown to me by Robin Rafa on Discord, and it's something that I already knew that it existed, but I never knew how to do it. And this is the smallest jump that Mario can do in all four game styles. In Super Mario Bros. 3, he can do a trick to jump even lower on wide semi-solid platforms, but for all the other game styles, the normal lowest jump that Mario can do is duck jumping under munchers that are 2 blocks above the ground. And even if we just use spikes instead of munchers, the hitbox difference seems to be just enough so that Mario cannot jump under these spikes without hitting them. But here's the trick: if you jump on a bumper without falling after that, then you can store one of these tiny jumps, and then you just have to tap the jump button as fast as you can and immediately let go of it again. So basically that's the whole trick. I don't know why it works, but the important thing is that you cannot fall after you jumped on the bumper. So right here, the donut blocks are positioned in a way that you land on them already on your way up, so you don't actually fall down before you land on the donut blocks. But also, if there were clouds instead of donut blocks, it would still not work, because if you walk off, you also fall and the glitch is lost. And of course, even if you sink all the way to the ground without falling, if you then do any other action that makes you fall, like if you jump, you also fall again, the glitch is also gone. But whenever you sink on a donut like that, or basically whenever you manage to reach the ground without falling after jumping onto a bumper, then you have stored one of these tiny jumps, and then you can do it exactly once, because even if you do this jump, it's also gone because you fell. And the second glitch of this episode was shown to me by Jamesy, that guy on the YouTube comments. He sent me a level that had a new boot mechanic. So in his level there was basically, you had to despawn a boot, but you had to do it faster than it would normally take the boot to just despawn after you jump out of it. And the trick is, if you have a wall like this, so basically all you need is one block above the ground and one block of free space, and if you have that, you can jump into the boot from under this wall. So you have to stand a little bit inside the gap, then jump into the boot, and then immediately exit the boot. And the reason why this happens is that whenever you jump into a big boot like this, the boot is pushed inside the wall for a couple of frames. Normally this doesn't have any effect since you're pushed out of the wall immediately after that, but if you exit the boot just while it's still in the wall, then the game decides to despawn the boot, because boots cannot be inside the wall. So what I also found out while I was experimenting with this is a more or less consistent way to enter a door that is one block above the ground and next to a wall, just like that. So if you walk from the top of the wall down into a big boot, then you are pushed not only inside the wall but also one block above the ground. And that means if you walk slowly into this wall and already hold up, you will basically get it most of the time. This can also be done if the wall is higher than just 2 blocks, but then you cannot really walk anymore, since even if you walk really slow, well, that was kind of lucky, because even if you walk really slow, since you're higher up, you already go more to the side automatically, which makes it even harder to still be inside the wall when you land in the boot. So the easier way that I think for a wall like this is just by jumping and really going extremely slow to the side. And then you can still do it from higher walls like this one right here. And theoretically it should also be possible to do this trick from even higher walls, but I guess then it's not really that consistent anymore, since it would need a pretty precise jump. So that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the video.